Podcast here in our kitchen with Chef Garth from Sub-Zero Wolf. And you're responsible for this fantastic kitchen, by the way.
We are. We put all of our appliances in so we could have some fun and have some guest chefs for you guys come in, but it's a great kitchen. I love cooking.
You know what I love is like you're kind of the only chef that knows exactly how to use all these fantastic appliances. So.
I'm not opposed to that, but we've got a few folks coming along. I think that some of these other chefs are now realizing how easy some of these products are to use.
They're wonderful. Okay, so you're going to make for us. You're going to put the crab cake to shame. The basic. Right. Everyday crab cake. It
becomes such a cliche. I mean, I think it's all about seafood, and so I'm using a mix of seafood. We're using some Gulf shrimp, some lobster meat, and then also some Dungeness crab meat. So it's got a little bit more flavor than just regular lump crab does. And I like for that seafood to stand out. So I don't want to put a lot in it. All I'm going to do is enough to make it bind, so it holds together. And then the rest of it will just speak for itself. So if you'll dump that seafood into the bowl here.
And you've already mixed it together.
Right, I try and keep the chunks about a ½ inch in size. That way when you bite into the little cake that you actually get some taste of the seafood.
Are you equal parts, each of these?
About. So I crack the egg to help bring that together.
Fancy you are, one-handed. You want me to
When you do, you mix that in. And you want to crack the egg on a flat surface so the shell doesn't get shoved into it. If you crack it on the side of the bowl, the shell goes into the egg right away. So that's going to keep it from getting shell in it.
Oh, unless you want to eat the shell. Because then you don't want shell pieces, I get it.
This is a little bit of lemon mayo. And
yeah, we were just talking about this. This is an interesting product.
It is. It's got more flavor to it. It's got holistic ingredients like olive oil. I find it to be a lot better. There's no preservatives. It's lower in sodium. So we'll add a little bit of salt and pepper to that. And some parsley.
Okay.
And I put some lemon juice in from the Meyer lemon from my tree. I don't want anything else in. I think that it really should stand up and speak for itself. So.
Well, and these are such fresh flavors that you've got in here, you know.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'll do now is I'll pull out some of this. This is the messy part. You want to squeeze it dry, so any of the excess liquid. Okay. So push out the excess liquid. And then I've got panko breadcrumbs. I find those to be a lot larger flake. You want to sprinkle it on the outside, put it back into this hand, and then sprinkle it on the top. And what I want to do now is push it into a ball. That's what's going to hold it together.
Okay.
So if you try and shape a cake right away, it's going to fall apart. So then we'll push on it a little bit.
So breadcrumbs only on the outside. You're not mixing it all.
I don't like to have all the binders that people typically use. The other thing that I really don't like are items that make the seafood get covered up, like bell pepper or like, I don't know, any of those spice mixtures. I think then the seafood kind of loses out. If you'll do me a favor and take that squirt bottle and put a little oil in our pan.
Okay. Enough?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
And what you want to do when you're putting an item like a crab cake in is you notice I swirled it. What happens when you put food right down into the hot oils, it makes the oil go off to the side. And so then it would be prone to sticking. So by swirling, I'm making sure I'm getting some nice surface on it.
Now, how are you sure that it's going to cook on the inside when it's so thick?
That's the key. And so what I don't want to do is finish it in the pan, because now you're overcooking the outside of it. So what we're going to do is just get a nice golden sear. Get a nice golden sear. And then we'll remove this. So once I have a sear, we'll remove it to a tray. And I usually put foil and parchment on. And then we'll finish it off in an oven. And this way, the temperature going to the inside is actually lower than what it would be if I did it here, where I'd be overcooking the outside of that seafood.
And what did you cook them at again? 400? Is that what
if you're doing it quick, I actually prefer doing 300 if you've got a little bit extra time. Leave them in for about 10 or 15 minutes. That way it'll warm all the way through and the seafood won't get tough.
And not get dried out. Okay.
So I like wasabi. I'm going to doctor up a little bit of that same mayo. I'm going to put some wasabi paste in there.
The lemonade mayo with wasabi paste, okay.
And then a little bit of Greek yogurt. That'll be some more tang. And some lemon juice.
You know, I'm noticing something about all your cooking. You use very few ingredients. You really do.
I think if you're starting with really high quality product like great seafood or delicious like Texas raised beef or even delicious vegetables like that cauliflower's down from the valley. I mean, those sort of items, I want to taste them. I don't want to just cover it up with a whole lot of other flavors or sauces or ingredients. So put that down on the base of our plate. I'll take one of those seafood cakes.
If you wanted to serve this as your main dish, what would you suggest serving it with?
Oh, for some of the side items? Again, I don't like to mix it up a whole lot. I mean, I might do a simple starch, like a potato possibly. And really, I think there's enough body to that. You could just go with vegetables.
Yeah.
And in fact, because seafood cakes they're very friendly to hot or cold, you could just do a fresh salad, maybe with some arugula and spinach, and allow the heat from the seafood cake to actually wilt the greens. And so then it's kind of that hot cold, but it keeps the spinach pretty crisp.
I was going to say, I'm having trouble listening to what you're saying because all I can think about is tasting this right now.
Just giving that a try.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty too.
So crunchy outside, a little bit of heat from the wasabi. It should all kind of come together into one delicious bite.
Oh my gosh, that wasabi is everything.
I love that. A little balance of heat.
Garth, this is so good.
Oh, well, thank you.
And you make all sorts of wonderful things like this at the Sub-Zero Wolf store, don't you?
We do, and give people an idea about how to use their appliances or what direction to go for their kitchen. So we have a lot of fun there, and it's a great interactive experience for a lot of our different cooking.
I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, you can get this recipe by visiting our website, thebroadcasttv.com, and then you'll find all sorts of other recipes from Garth as well. And we have more broadcast when we come back. Ooh, this is really good.
Good.